Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Nostalgic Friday. Now this week we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting. So, I bet at some point there's one cartoon we forget about, and then, I don't know, a year later someone talks about that show and they're like, oh, I almost forgot about that show. And then we forget about them again and it's never brought up. So today, I'm going to be talking about some very interesting, forgotten shows that obviously no one has ever talked about. So, why not we do it? Okay, so the first show I'm going to be talking about, okay, so I apologize if I get this one's name wrong. It's called Captain Simeon? I'm sorry, and the Space Monkeys. Yeah, that's all I can think about. And, okay, so basically, this is an American science fiction comedy animated television series, which premiered on September 7, 1996, and ended after 26 episodes on June 21st, 1997. It was produced by Hallmark Entertainment, Monkey Shine Production, Inc., and distributed by Bombot Entertainment, and aired as part of a syndicated animation block known as Amazing Adventures, later known as BKN. Oh my god, wow. Okay, so why don't we read the summary, huh? Okay, during the monkey-mannered space flights of the 1960s, one rocket veered off course, sending a chimp named Charlie off into the outer reaches of space. After many years, Charlie's craft was discovered by the most intelligent race in the universe, the pronounced by not saying anything, then followed with the explanation that their race is so advanced that their name cannot be pronounced or written. Only thought the running joke then had other space monkeys asking the who. Wow, that's the best they could come up with? Really? Okay, Charlie was given intelligent weapons and futuristic technology, along with a charge to protect the universe from the evil Lord Nebula. Ooh. One of the more unusual villains in cartoon history. Nebula was a half-human, half-black hole who hoped to become a complete black hole, swallow the universe as a big crunch, then remake it in his own image. His one problem was that being half-human was still cerebral to human ailments, such as the common cold and stomach aches. To a Charlie, who was given the title Captain Charlie Simmons, that allowed him to recruit a team of fellow Earth monkeys. Cheryl Ling, a Chinese golden monkey with swift fighting skills, a serum wisdom, Hydro, a wisecracking little spider monkey with a long pearl's tail. Dr. Shribby is a organic with a scientist, madman, split personality, and Gore, a big, strong gorilla who wrecked the intelligence of enchanted machine before he got a full helping. Wait. This show is called Space Monkeys, right? Why is there a gorilla in there? Whatever. I guess a lot of shows in the 90s didn't really, some shows in the 90s didn't really make sense. Okay, as I was saying, the group cruised the stars in their ship, the primary avenger battling Nebula and his cyborg monkey henchman, Rudders 2, and searching for the ever-acting bananas. The monkeys mix fight talking humor with fast-paced action. And that's basically the show for you. I gotta say, it's kind of weird in my opinion, but hey, you know what? I wasn't even born when this show came out, so yeah. And yet, I only found it on a list of shows that no one talks about because it just seemed because some of the things I found just seemed interesting. So anyways, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this next one, I've actually heard, some people talk about this one. And, well, it actually aired on Nickelodeon, but I'm afraid it didn't last long, so it basically failed to become a Nicktoon. Yeah, that's what I basically called, some cartoons that were on Nickelodeon, but no one, I don't know, even brings them up as Nicktoons, and people just fail to, failed to be a Nicktoon. And the name of the show is called The Brothers Flub. Okay, and Brothers Flub is an animated television series produced by Sunball Entertainment and co-produced by Raven Burgers. It aired in the United States on the television network Nickelodeon. The show's titled characters are a pair of alien brothers named Grumpus and Froz, both of whom work as conjurers who travel throughout their universe to deliver packages to a different planet in each episode of the series. It ran from January 17, 1999 until January 8, 2000. Yep. I can see. Failed to become a Nicktoon. So the summary here is that The Brothers Flub takes place in outer space. The show's title refers to its two central characters, a pair of blue-furred alien brothers named Grumpus and Flub. I think that's how you say their names. I'm so sorry if I got that wrong. I mean, this is another show I had never seen, even though I am a big Nickelodeon fan, but hey. Grumpus is shorter and fatter than his brother and is lighter shade of blue. Both wear bodysuits, shoes, and capes. In the series, they work for a company called Retrograde Interstellar Conjurers. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry. Of which a green-colored female alien named Tara Bermade. Yeah, seriously, these names of these shows are really hard to pronounce. Is the boss. Other characters at their job include a female alien named Valerin, and an older orange male alien named Squish. The brothers, who are conjurers, travel through their universe in their spacecraft called the Hog to deliver packages to vanished planets. Each episode features a different planet with a different characteristic, such as the land of oversized games, which compose life-size game pieces such as a pinball machine, or Hip City, a planet inhabited by beanic aliens. Oh yes, okay. Well, I guess that's all you need to know. Alright, so the next one that's pretty interesting, it's called Rovers. Okay, so this show is a short-lived American animated television series produced by Warner Bros. Animation that premiered on Kids WB from 1996, fall season on September 7th, 1996. For unknown reasons, the series ran for one season and ended on February 22nd, 1997. Oh boy, reruns continued to air until September 6, 1997. It was later shown on Cartoon Network from February 7, 1998 until 2000. Over the years, the series gained a cult following, with many expressions that the series had a comeback. The show follows the adventures of the Rovers, a team of 5 superpowered crime-fighting anthropomorphic dogs known as Carosbras. Yeah. Oh boy. So, what's the show about? Alright, okay, so, plot. Okay, in the town of Scuro, New Mexico, Professor Stephen was forced to relish an experimental trance dog method technology to gear Perro in exchange for his lost dog, but instead Perro gives a bomb that destroys his laboratory. 1 year later, as normal dogs began to mutate into monsters, Shahar, who miraculously survived the attack, takes measures to stop Perro, who is behind this. Rover survived different dogs, and in his new secret underground lab, he uses his new trance dog fire on the 5, turning them into Carospera. These dogs are the pets of world leaders, and when called to action, they are a team of crime fighters known as the Rovers. Yeah, and that's basically all you need to know about it. I gotta say, interesting. Okay, so the next one I'm going to be talking about is a show called Space Cats. Wow. So, let's see. Okay. So, Space Cats is an animated television series with some live-action puppetry sequences created by Paul Funka. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. That aired on NBC in 1991. It is a comedy show about alien felines helping mankind. As of early 2019, Space Cats has not yet released on DVD. Oh boy. So what's the plot? Okay, the Space Cats come from a planet called Trigolet 7, ruled by a being named Dor, short for disembodied or honest ruler of cats. IDORC, short for disembodied unpointed ruler of cats, which can be described as a disembodied behind human head with a funny voice. The Space Cats station themselves on Earth in an underground base with a garbage can, as it only access a live action segment, and it shows where vanished Space Cats are seen on duty. DORC describes each mission to the team's leader, Captain Catgut. Oh my god. The animated segment is then shown where Captain Catgut sends the team of Tom, Scratch, and Sniff out to work. At the end of each episode, the group gives the viewers a moral, then wraps up the episode vocalizing the music and shouting out their team name. This was spoofed when the Space Cat says the moral is for kids to stop watching TV and go read a book. The other two angrily remarked that if that is taken seriously, it would result in their own cancellation tagline. They're furry, they're friendly, they're housebroken. Wow, just wow. Okay, so this next one is actually, well, a cartoon based off a celebrity. And which one, you may ask? Well, I'll tell ya. So the name of the show is called Little Rosey, and let me explain. Okay, Little Rosey is a Canadian animated television series produced by Nevada that aired in the United States on Saturday mornings on ABC. It was Roseanne Barr's first attempt at a cartoon. Oh boy. Why don't we get on with the plot? Okay, based loosely on the comedian Roseanne Barr's childhood, this animated series aired late in the days of ABC's Saturday morning lineup. Roseanne Barr did not voice her own character, although it is rumored she would have had a second season been produced. The series revolved an 8-year-old Rosie, her sister Tess, and her best friend Buddy. The three would use their imaginations to overcome the obstacles they faced, such as spelling bees, family vacations, and rules that their parents forced upon them. Among the recruiting cast were Rosie's parents, little sister Nora, baby brother Tara, and a pair of nemesis science nerds. Each episode was composed to 2 11-minute segments. after the first season, ABC executives told Roseanne Barr that they needed to change a few things, such as adding more boys to the show, among other things. An agreement couldn't be made, and ABC canceled the show before a second season could be produced, in which Roseanne Barr would have taken over voicing her character. 2 years later, the animated special called The Rosie and Buddy Show was produced as a primetime special, which aired on May 15, 1992, in which Rosie and Buddy invade Cartoonland to take on the meddling executives who wanted to change their show. Wow! Can you believe they did that? I sure can't. Okay, another interesting one I actually found, which, oh boy. So, the name of this show is called Stone Protectors, and, well, apparently this is a British and American-French multimedia entertainment property consisting primarily of an action figure line and animated series. The series also had a tie-in video game release for the Super NES. It served as a late attempt to market the troll doll craze of the early 1990s to young boys, while not particularly successful nor inspired by the prior media. Line Protectors generally followed the same bent as Kara's, including Toxic Crusader, Swamp Thing, and the highly popular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh boy. Okay, so what exactly happens in the animated series? Well, here. Okay, so this is basically a short-lived cartoon series based on the characters debuted in 1993. In it, Empress Opa of Mytharia splits the legendary Great Crystal into two pieces to keep out the Zoink hand. Zoink manages to capture one piece, but the other five, bound with the future Stone Protectors, spiriting them away to Marahan to help use Zonk scheme and spread a cemental peace and freedom with their music. The series lasted with Siri, no! Sorry. Sorry about that. As I was saying, peace and freedom with their music. The series lasted one season. 8 out of 13 episodes were released on VHS in 1994 by Family Home Entertainment. The whole series was released on VHS in English. It is notable that while the advertisements for the action figures attempted to tie the Stone Protectors into the troll doll fade, the cartoon seemed eager to avoid the comfort and saying it replaced the line "Trolls on a Roll" from the theme song in the commercials with "Don't You Know?" The series had also been broadcasted on BBC in English, RTB in Brilliant, TV2 in Masland, Bop TV in South Africa, ZBC in Zermblag, okay, Channel 33 in Unite Arab, and TV2 in New Zealand. Wow. And I guess that's all you need to know. Okay, so there was another one, but sadly I couldn't find it, and it's called Dinomorphs, but, well, apparently all I could find was a book all I found were books about it. So yeah, apparently there's zero research on this one. So yeah, so I don't know, like this is probably like some sort of like, I don't know, Saturday cartoon or something. And also, yeah. Why don't we just move on? Okay, so this is actually one I actually watch because, well, it's another Nickelodeon show, and I think some of us, well, may know it. I mean, come on. I mean, we all remember some stuff. I mean, we watched from when we were young. And that is the Exes. Who, if you don't remember, it's that series, you know, with that family of spies, you know, that aired on Nickelodeon, but only got one season, which I just remember hearing from people, so. Okay, The Exes is an American animated television series created by Carlos romance for Nickelodeon. It centers on a family of spies who must conceal their identity from the outside world, but often have trouble in doing so. It has a single season of 20 episodes, airing from November 25th, 2005 to December 13th, 2006. Although it was compared to The Incredibles and Alice, Ronan has stated that the show takes inspiration from various James Bond films, the Avenger comics, and the 1960s TV series Get Smart. Oh boy, and so the synopsis is, well, okay, the exes work for Superior Tucker and Trudy X and their daughter named Tuesday, their younger son named Truman, and many gadgets at their disposal. An organization called SNAFU, Social Nirvana and Pheromone Undertakings, is continually trying to cause trouble for the exes through their plans to take over the world. Yep, that's pretty much all you need to know about this show and all that. Okay, so another one. Okay, so this next one is called Yakety Yak, which is an Australian-Canadian animated television series produced by Studio B Productions. It was created by Mark Grimmins and aired on Teletoons in Canada, on Nickelodeon in Australia from November 9, 2002 to December 12, 2003. The story centers around an anthropomorphic yak named Yakety who aspires to become a famous comedian, and his friends Kilo, an anthropomorphic pineapple, and Lenny, a young human girl. The copyright of the show is owned by Wild Brain, who brought Studio B production in 2007, and basically that's pretty much it. I mean, there's no plot. There's no, well, I don't know, summary on the Wikipedia page. So yeah, this is basically all you need to know and stuff. Okay, so this last show is called Phantom Investigators, which is a 13-episode cartoon show that aired on Kids WB in 2002, premiering on May 25th and ending on June 29th. It was created and used a surprising mixture of stop-motion animation used for the main cast and other citizens, puppetry used for many of the supernatural creatures that are encountered, and live action used mainly for people who are dead, in other words, ghosts. The show was created by Stephen Hallman, known for his work on Joe Normal for MTV's Liquid Television and Life with Loopy for Nickelodeon's Kablam! Wow, which ran during all the iterations. And basically, instead of saying the plot, it just got some general information, which I think I'll just read, okay? The show revolved around 4 kids in junior high school, 3 of them possessing a different supernatural ability. Their group is known as the Phantom Investigators, or PI for short. Together, they help solve supernatural mysteries that acquire all over town. Sometimes they will certainly find a solution to a personal problem they are dealing with in the beginning of the episode. And that's all you need to know. Okay, so that's basically all of the, all the forgotten cartoons I looked up and just read, about. So anyways, I'll see you guys next time.